mask. The skull could use the power of that mask to do these terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we've got to do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon that Tail is trying to tell us about. I bet he's referring to the 4 areas that's outside town. There's one in each compass direction. What do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips important stuff. I guess we should just go and find out. If we go through that gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp. It's what the game wants us to do first. But, okay, we're gonna try to pull off something a little interesting. Alright, want to try to bait this dog into attacking us. But we want it to attack this kid here. Yeah! So, this kid has a falling animation from getting hit by the dog, which is very, very odd. Very niche little Easter egg. And there's kind of a unique reason for it, but that'll be for much later. For now, though... Alright, let's remember the Bomber's code. First, actually, we can, now that we're a big kid now, we can do some platforming. Yeah, when the camera dramatically changes as you're climbing a ledge, your directional controls will get a little skewy. And there's one particular area where that's a hindrance. So 4, 3, 1, 2, 5. To be sure. But we do have the save state for it. So we are once again going to get that Moon's Tear. So does this work? It would work if I was facing in a proper direction. Also, you can't go through load screens that way. That's weird. So yeah, Link can backwards walk to go faster, but I'm really not good at doing it, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. And to recap, when we reset the cycle, we play the inverted Song of Time. That makes our time limit go slower. And also, every time you restart the cycle, you'll lose all your resources, including rupees or arrows. You don't lose your magic, though, which is nice. Spoiler, we get arrows. And you'll keep your important progression items, of course, but you will lose any quest items, such as that title deed. And that's actually what we're going to get back right now. I'm an idiot. I didn't actually grab the stupid tear. Oh look, now this outside area has a title, Terminator Field, and it has music. Additional fun facts, like the first cycle, you know, before you get the ocarina and stuff, time will move a lot faster than it does by default, you know, without using the inverted. So there's basically, like, we're on the slow time right now, and there's a medium time and a fast time, which you only experience once. So that's why a lot of those NPCs were going, like, superhumanly fast. It is just impossible to go in a straight line with this stick. It's a straight downward line. Hey guy, you haven't passed my test, so how do you know my secret code? Nobody but bombers know that code, so why do you know it? Listen guy, you're pretty good. You managed to figure out a code that only we know. Now that's something. I like you. What's your name, guy? Shireen, huh? Alright, that skull kid broke our rules and is doing all kinds of stuff. I'm making Shireen a new member of the Bombers instead. This is the Bomber's Notebook. It contains the words we live by. Read it over. You got the Bomber's Notebook. It helps you keep track of side quests that involve people's schedules. 1. Find children people and add their names and pictures. Only 20 people will fit in your book. Promise to help them. Mark promises with promise stickers. Never be late with fulfilling your promises. Whenever you solve someone's problem, it makes you happy, so a happy sticker will be added to your book. Never removing stickers. Use promise stickers to keep track of people until everyone is happy. Don't forget the rules. Paddle, you tell that skull kid he's out of here. He's been acting like a real jerk lately. So yeah, alternatively, you could have done their hide-and-seek game again to to actually get their notebook, but it's a lot faster to memorize the code and do that. Just the way he runs off is funny. So yeah, you know, I really like these kids. You know, their mission is to help people across town. You know, it's a really cute concept, but they never actually do anything. Like the leader, Jim, he didn't stop that robber from taking the old lady's baggage, you know? So as cute as the concept is, they're kind of useless. Alright, and now this guy lets us through because we have a sword. We're a big boy now. Oh wait, okay, just remember something. Alright, so every time we start a new cycle, we have to come up here and do this platforming course. Netting us 100 rupees. Which we will immediately spend on a few things. We got a unique minigame for Deku Link here. You need to fly around and grab all these Roopers without hitting the floor. Great way to make back the money we just spent, plus earn some extra. extra. It's a strange name for a deck you scratch. I mean... So, on each day, they will have another trial for us. So that's pretty much what we're going to do in this cycle. Another thing we can do is talk to this dude. Green clothes, oh my name is Tingle. Everyone knows who I am, yes sirree, by my map. So he'll charge you 5 rupees for the map of the area you're in, plus 40 rupees for a later area. So we'll worry about buying the other one when we get to that area. I mean, part of the reason is, like, I've seen so many Ocarina of Time ROM hacks that feel so much more refreshing than the base game. It doesn't really make me want to play it. Especially since Nintendo's making a remake anyway, so I'm just gonna wait until the remake.
Oh, Tattle, and you, kind young one, thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. This is all I can offer you, but not really.
She's not as sexy as the one on Marina, though, right?
I mean, they're the same.
Are they?
Yeah, they're the same model, just a different hair color.
Remember more bosom. No cleavage.
Oh, kind young one, scattered throughout the 4 tells of this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please find a way to save them and return them to their fountains. Surely they will add to your strength. Allow me to grant you something good, so that the stray fairies will not fear you.
And we collected our first normal mask, the Great Fairy Mask.
Come see me whenever your quest may be weary.
Can't link back walk in a straight line. Alright, well since it's almost 10 o'clock, we can get a preview on another quest. From this guy. Bother, I'm busy! Norman, leader of the traveling troupe, was added to our notebook, which means he's going to be important. We can make time go a bit faster for a few seconds. might not have been any faster since we had to, you know, waste time playing those songs to begin with. I don't know. I'm at the Gorman Troop. I have an appointment to meet with Madam today.
Oh, really? Then that should be fine if you just go in.
That's not the button I wanted to push. I wanted to stick up. You know, those blush marks make me think you're drunk or something. I explain a lot here. So, I may enter, miss?
Ah, I think so.
Well, I'm just gonna go in ahead of you. Oh dear, are you on a field trip? Or are you the expert person finder I hired? Yes, yes, yes. I say, you had the face of a pro. The characteristics of the person I want you to find. Yes, yes, I know them. The person I want you to locate is my son, Kathy. You know him, don't you? You don't? Really? He disappeared about a month ago. It's terrible. No. I'm so very worried. I can't get food down my throat and I've lost 5 pounds. You haven't anything, though. Oh dear. Well, could you look for him? Oh my, of course. You are an expert. Well, I'm counting on you. We got the Kathy's mask. Majora is now in our notebook. And we got the mask, yay. Are the fins damp lately? That's the greeting used among the Zoras. Oh, forgive me. I am Toto, manager of the band The Indigogos. I'm out of business cards, so Zora greeting will have to do. The Indigogos is the popular group that we Zora are so proud of. They put out a lot of songs. One of their hits is Ballad of the Windfish. You know that song, don't you? Huh? You don't? Really? Even one that famous? Ballad of the Windfish is from Link's Awakening from the Game Boy. You'd be able to hear it if the show wasn't cancelled. It's such a shame. We're waiting for what's-his-face to actually get in here.
Steve.
Yeah. Alright. Go faster now, alright. Yeah. Majora, I am Gorman. It has been some time. Thank you for letting us perform at this year's Carnival of Time. Oh dear me, Gorman, there's a problem. Meaning? The opening performance I've asked you to do. Ah, yes. They've cancelled, just now. What's this? Allow me to explain. Oh, excuse me. I am to work at this year's show. Well, that was the plan. I am Toto, manager of the Zora band The Indigogos. He arrived this morning. Actually, there's been an unusual accident in Great Bay, and due to this unusual accident, Lulu, the diva of the Indigogos, has lost her voice. Why? Why? The details are quite long, so I'll spare you. At any rate, I must cancel our performance at this year's Carnival of Time. See? That this means the Gorman Troop's job is... it's off. But that's all, Gorman. There's always next year. I'm busy with other matters. Just what should the Gorman Troop do?
Oh, it's gonna be next year, this time.
Oh, Gorman, I wish it was only your face that was annoying me right now. Oh, that's kind of rubbing salt in the wound. So yeah, we kind of get some setup for later quests. What do you have to say?
Look, and Dia has some business.
Yes. The room on the left is the mayor's room. It sounds like they're having some kind of meeting, I think. The room on your right is the drawing room, and it's also Madame Aroma's office. I don't think she's Candy Kong or something. There's Poster Boy. Yeah, I don't think we can actually do this right now. It used to be a cafeteria, but after my father died, the room rentals that were part of our service became our main focus. We're just a small inn with only 2 rooms. People from all over come here at this time of year. See the performers practicing outside? The second floor bunk room guests are very spirited at night with songs and dancing. The customer coming this afternoon will be staying next door to them, so I hope it'll be alright.
Let's hurry. The guests arriving in the afternoon will come. Skip this, skip that.
Alright. She's not gonna respond to that yet. Also, why was her text bubble blue just then? Okay. I think we're just gonna go ahead and get on with our quest. A little bit at least. Now you're gonna get that letter, but you won't deliver it till later. So welcome to Termina Field. I think this little overview here will change depending on what gate you go out of, but you only get to see like one in the game. So that's interesting. Map of the ranch area. And since we're here, we'll just buy this Great Bay map too. See a guy working on a boulder. I'll forget that. Oh, I remember this. Tail and I drew this with the Skullkin when we first met him. He told us that he had been fighting with his friends and that they left him all alone. I'm sure it was because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that... Once he got his power... Yep, we get a little background about Scully. These blob things are choo-choos. They will respawn if you defeat them, so you keep getting resources from them if you need to. But up here... these are not keys, these are bad bats. They are not different from keys. But we wanted to probably just take out all the guys here. So we want to take out the bat that was guarding this tree up here. Let's get another blue heart. Now we'll buy another Tingle map. Weird thing is, nobody will ever acknowledge Link transforming. Like in Twilight Princess, they make a whole thing where you can't transform into a wolf in front of other people, because it'll freak them the frick out. This game is not a problem at all. Like, nobody just notices. You talk to Link like he's a different person. Southern Swamp, our first area, or main area rather. This area is specially designed for Deku Link's water bouncing, and he can only stand on these lily pads. And you know how every Zelda game needs a Lost Woods? Well, here's the Woods of Mystery, playing the same music as the Lost Woods. We got a unique race here in the form of these sentient monkeys. And we kind of see the monkeys again in Twilight Princess, so we can only talk to them as Wolf Link. And I like these turtles here, the snappers. I like how they say "dak whack," and I wish they'd come back in other games. I like them.
Oh, ow, ow, help me.
Talk to her as a Deku or what? Okay, I don't know.
I was just busy minding my own business, picking mushrooms when BAM! I got hit from behind! That pesky skull kid, did he think of it? An old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face. Oh, ow, to think he's that powerful, and now I can't even move. Dude, don't you have anything that gives you energy? What is this? You're no help. You say you're not at all what you make yourself out to be.
It's like you just met. Just give me a chance to go get you some help, stupid. There's a ladder on the upper roof of that house, but you can't actually go up to it. It's kind of a weird little decoration. Hee. Welcome. My potions work very well, they do. What's that? The Skull Kid got to Kume? That's ridiculous! If it's just a Skull Kid, then what harm could he possibly do? Oh! Well, if that's true, then take this potion to her. This isn't good. So yeah, in every Zelda game, they give us a bottle as part of the main quest. Whereas every other bottle is optional. The little troll, isn't he? Also, on each day, the path here will be different. In fact, on the second day, Katake, I believe that's the witch in the shop, Katake will actually fly out of her chimney and search the woods for Kume. And then you'll have to actually find her in the woods to get her potion. So yeah, it's definitely better to do this quest on the first day. That color, that smell, that's definitely Kotake's. These are also the same witches that served Ganondorf in Ocarina of Time. In this dimension, they're, good. Ooh, feel the energy flow! Kume is revived! You saved me! I'm the swamp tour guide. I run the boat crew, so come by if you want a free ride! You have strange powers, no? We've been watching you. Lately, this swamp filled with poison water. Temple above waterfall strange. Brother, go to temple, but brother no able to find temple entrance. Temple for Deku only. Brother captured by Deku, now in palace. Help! Let's just follow these monkeys. And then they just blip out of existence. So, thanks for what you did back there. And a special deal just for you, I'll let you take this cruise for free. Oh yes, we got a special going on right now, so we're giving this out for free. And we get a pictograph box. This is probably the most obscure item in this game. You take a nice picture from the boat, take it to that fella over there. Like, we only need this pictograph box for 2 quests. 2 technically optional quests. And we're not actually supposed to do anything with it during this boat ride. It's really just a mini cutscene, if anything. Like, in Wind Waker, there's like a whole entire thing you gotta do with the Picto Box. You gotta take a picture of every character and enemy. And then that goes quintuple for the open world games, which have a lot of things you gotta take pictures of to complete your compendium. But yeah, we need this boat to ram through that big octo. And then we enter the poisonous part of the swamp. Everything is red and mutated. Now arriving at Deku Palace. The swamp water is poisonous here, so please watch your step. The Deku Palace. You can only enter as a Deku.
This is the palace for the Deku Kingdom. Only those on official business may enter. But you may enter to see the public humiliation of the foolish monkey who angered our king. Follow this hole straight to the World Chamber. Don't enter any other areas.
Well, guess what we're about to do. so this is our first stealth section. Just about each Zelda game has 2 stealth sections. Ah! Collect some rupees on top of that. Fun fact, at nighttime, the game will actually show you these guys' line of sight. But yeah, very easy. You just gotta come to this spot. This is the Magic Bean Salesman. Gives us one for free. So we are immediately going to buy another one. Unfortunately, every time we reset the cycle, all of our Magic Bean spots will be erased. So, you know, there's no real reason to go around and plant them all. But we do gotta use a couple of them to reach blue hearts. No. But this time we do not have to wait until adulthood, because there's not going to be an adulthood beyond the 3rd day. Nope, all we need is some water. So yeah, I guess Termina's beans are just much better than Hyrule's beans. And this is just to make back some of the money we spent just now. Now we'll just let the guards kick us out. I should have actually grabbed some more water. Yeah, just give me a moment. Alright, now you may kick us out. Also can't use the beans as a Deku for some reason. Fun fact, if it's raining, these beans will sprout immediately. So here's gonna be our other unique use for the bubbles. We're going to take out these watchtower guards. Alternatively, you can fly over them and drop Deku Nuts, but we do not have Deku Nuts, and it's easier to use bubbles anyway. I think we need to skip that one altogether. Yeah. So, down there is an optional stealth section. It is completely optional because we can just fly over it to get the reward at the end. The reward in question is a blue heart. And now we got our first complete heart container. Sadly, we gotta do all that again. Including taking out these guards again, sadly. Thankfully, we don't really need to take this one out. Yeah, we do need some magic, actually. I feel like this platform will just take us up there, but we're just gonna take the shortcut anyway.
Oh, you! How did you get here? Shh! If they see you, they'll capture you.
What? My brother's asked for your help? Ugh, I'm terribly sorry. Just try to cut my rope. We'll talk after that. No good after all. Wait, you don't happen to have something that can make a lot of noise, like a loud instrument with sound that carries a long way? If you have one, show it to me.
Oh, you have them. You do, just like the princess. Deku pipes. Those will work great.
By the way, who are you?
Whoa, that's not important now. Just listen to me.
I was trying to find out about the poison in the swamp, so I went to Woodfall Temple above the waterfall. But the temple had become a monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. Since the Deku King thinks I kidnapped the princess, he won't listen to a word I say. Now the princess is in trouble, so I must somehow hurry to the temple and save her. Do you understand my plight? So then, that means you will go in my place and save the princess. Okay, now I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. The princess taught it to me. We can't let them hear us, so I'll sing it softly. Open your ears and listen hard. I should actually put these C buttons on the D-pad, because that'll make this a lot easier. Sonata of Awakening. This melody awakens those who have fallen into a deep sleep. Everyone, did you hear that? This melody, which only the Deku royal family knows, it praised the foolish monkey to see the princess so he could enter the temple. Everyone, let the monkey's punishment commence.
You better take the shortcut the Deku people use to get to Woodfall Temple, but you must hurry. If you don't, I'll be punished by the Deku King.
Alright, so let's go inside and watch the show.
Told you not to enter any areas with the royal chamber.
We'll keep letting you in, just so you can see the humiliation of a little monkey.
Oh, stop it, please! They keep saying that I can't enter. No matter how many times they say it, it's not going to bring the princess back!
Now he is stone-faced, baby. Alright, we need to quickly take care of this before night falls. I mean, not the entire Rescue the Princess quest, but we want to get a little something. Guess who's here?
Ho 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 ho! This is a rare sight. You are a fairy child, correct?
What business might you have in this poisoned swamp? If you dare not venture further, I shall pass no judgment. It is better that you hurry back to town. The swamp you are in has lost its guardian deity, but it was destined to fade anyway. That destiny is not solely limited to this swamp. If you have the courage and determination to proceed in the face of destiny, then I shall teach you something useful. Before coming here, had you not seen any of the stone statues that bear close resemblance to me? I have placed those throughout the land to aid the one with the power to change the destiny of this land, wherever he may appear. If you have left proof of our encounter on any of those stone statues, then the song carved at my feet will certainly be of some assistance. Remember it well, and play it whenever the need arises. When the first time you play this song, we shall become eternal friends, transcending time and place. It's are carved in the stone. May the soaring wings take flight. Ow. You really gotta just flick the stick as neatly as you can. Learn the song of soaring. This melody swoops you up and sends you soaring to a stone bird statue in an instant. So this is our teleporting feature. Woodfall. So now we are at the top of that poison volcano we saw in the distance. Nope. So we're going to quickly activate this statue and warp back to town. Isn't this the Deku Scrub mark? I wonder if they worshipped here.
Yeah, we're also looking for Kathy. I have a request. Kathy, I have a clue that'll help you find him. Tonight at 11:30, please come to our kitchen. We'll talk then.
So yep, that's why we wanted to quickly hurry back here.
Welcome to the Sockpot Inn.
Are you staying the night? Yes. Huh? You are staying the night? I'm terribly sorry. There are no vacancies today. We've been booked solid with reservations. It's always this way before the carnival. I'm sorry. Okay, I guess we actually had to talk to her earlier to ask for that reservation. And there's a special reason for that, too, but we don't really need it now, though. But, yeah, there's not really anything we gotta do right now. And I kind of feel like I can beat this dungeon before, like, you'd only have to be there at 11:30. You actually talk to her at 12. I don't really know how much leeway you have there, but let's just see if we can, how much we can do in this dungeon before time comes, you know? Like right now, it's not even 6 o'clock yet. That I will be going to work soon, of course. Beginning of the Woodfall Temple. So yep, and there's one of the stray fairies we need to collect. And over here is another one of the fairies we need to collect. But to make that collection a bit easier, we have this. And also, that's literally the only use of the Kathy's Mask to start Anju's quest line. I don't think any of these spiders are holding a fairy. Yeah, they're not. Alright. Ugh, that stench! This place stinks just like that poison swamp! Now we're gonna learn how to kill these turtles. We need to bait them under Deku flowers and pop on up. There we are. That's really the only time in the game we'll have to kill them. Oh, but I will show you Deku Link's animation for opening a big chest. He has to jump on it. There's even water down there. That is the only dungeon key in this temple. Yeah, if you're normal Link, you can't stand on those, they'll eat you up. You know, we'll just actually show the animation for that. But, yeah, you get the gist there. This looks pretty light. Well, don't just stand there. Press A to grab it and use stick and whatnot. So, Skulltulas' attack range is a lot wider than they were in Ocarina, so it's better to just take them out with long-range attacks. So it now dawns on me we don't have any Deku sticks. Which I should have, kind of had by now, I think. There's not any in there. Nintendo's is bad at resourcing. Let's see if I can farm some from this guy. Nope. Alright, well this is actually problematic. Really thought I would have had some Deku sticks by now, but I guess I never bothered to kill any Bombas outside. We have like one nut. No. Okay, we actually had to stun him. We actually had to hit him first before we stun him. Yay! Our first Deku stick. But as soon as we light it, these moths will chase us. But every time we light a torch, its timer will reset, before it goes out and stuff. Or not. My mistake. Alright. Well, let's do that with a bit more finesse this time, eh? And then the game is going to refresh our Deku sticks. Should have done that with the one outside. This is like the only Zelda game, like 3D Zelda, that has stairs as a way to go between floors, and like transition stairs. Be careful, I sense a lot of evil here. These black puffballs, which kind of look like enemies from Kirby 64, well, they're called bows. If you want to take out all these bows, get a little reward. Reward is another pet. Thankfully, there were no stray fairies in this room. I could also push the Y button using left C. Just trying to remember that. Oh, and the X button counts as down C for some reason. Look! From up here we have a better view of that shrine below! Yeah, no dip. Now we have our first mini-boss, Dinalphos, and he breathes fire! All you need are 2 jump slashes. Easy peasy. And we got the hero's bow. And directly across from this mini-boss room is going to be another mini-boss. Actually, really weird that they put 2 of these mini-bosses right next to each other. Like, it's not really going to be that way in the other dungeons. You're gonna have to wait a bit before you fight the second mini-boss. So this is Gecko. It'll require the use of our Deku Link and our Hero's Bow. I guess I'll go to different ones as you're covering that up. And I really, really like the mini-bosses in this game. They feel like, you know, like normal bosses. They have some kind of some kind of puzzle you have to solve using your dungeon item. And when we come back, we'll do the rest of this dungeon. Yippee.